Well, here we are, everybody, back with our Appetite for Destruction lesson series. We've done the first few tracks on there, and we've landed on this one, on side one, Out to Get Me. And for a track which isn't played that much on the radio, that not every music fan will have heard of before, it's unbelievably complicated to play this one. It's got extended solo sections throughout. It's very complex in terms of the even the main riff pattern is very unusual. We're going to learn all of that in this series, and we're going to start off with the introduction section. Do check out some of the other videos there that we've been running in this series as we carry on through, and do subscribe if you love Guns N' Roses. I mean, the hardest thing about this video was to choose the right t-shirt, the band artwork from the original Appetite for Destruction. But anyway, we're going to go into this intro section, which is on the bridge pickup here. As usual for Guns N' Roses, we're tuned down by a semitone, so nothing particularly weird about that. Let's launch into it then. So our initial riff, a lot can be said about this. It starts off with Izzy doing the main riff. And at that moment, Slash comes in from the 18th fret and joins the party. So you've got one lot of Izzy, and then Slash joins the party. So that's when Slash comes in, but we're just going to play it through from the beginning, and I'm going to teach you a lot of the little tricks and tips here if you want to master this riff. So you're playing a chord without the root note. So here, it's a B flat chord. So it's a G, B flat, G. But the way that you're cheating is by not playing any of the root notes. So you're just playing those two open strings here. Then the third finger lands on the third fret. Play those two notes, and then it's open again. Now, the way that Slash does this live is very cool. He also takes his left hand off the guitar completely, so you get a sort of way of showing off, I would suggest. So, as the riff progresses, you're coming over to the A and D strings, and you're playing them open. And then you're barring the first finger on the third fret. And then you're doing that note again, and you're hammering on with your third and fourth finger, so it goes like. And then it carries on, so. So you take those off, and then you're coming across with a third finger. And sometimes Slash hits the B string as well. And then there's a dead note as he moves. So again, from the beginning. Don't forget the dead note, which I sometimes forget. It's easier to play at full speed because you kind of fall into the rhythm of it, so it's more like this. And then it goes into the first solo, which is up here on the 18th fret. Anyway, we'll go into solo number one in our next video, but I wanted to separate out the introduction section just to master that first of all, because once you've got the riff down, you've knocked out one of the hardest parts of the song. Believe me, there's a lot coming, but that is one that's worth getting right, especially the open notes. Because it's not how I would have chosen to play the riff had I not watched a million videos of Slash doing it. So make sure you do it that way. We'll go to Slash's first solo in the next part, but do subscribe if you're enjoying what we're doing so far.